Yeah, I don't want to underrate sAw at all in this game because, I mean, we saw exactly Arostos and New-Jerks, what they were able to accomplish in this team. And even when they got rid of Arostos, they still won a challenger event post-Cologne with this guy Agil. SHR being the new piece, first official in the sAw jersey. What's he got to show on this B-bomb site? He's going to get tested.
Yeah, we're going to have to find out right now.
They're not looking.
Crimbo gets one for free. SHR will elude capture for now, darting out through that long smoke. Bigger here, and they've got full control. A man down, a sAw, and they're hoping that Mutiris can maybe give them a way back in as he approaches through the cave. Agil in the meantime on a long flank around, but it's SHR right now, new boy on the block. Propels them back in for a chance in this retake. The rest of his team get cut down. It's all eyes on SHR. Tap on that bomb. Forces a reaction, a swing out of Big, but Tapson takes heads off and turns tides in the pistol as Big pick it up.
They even had the molly for the bombs. There was no winning that round, safe to say. And all the util used by sAw, that last smoke is perfect, but no one's fighting in front of it, so it doesn't do anything to stop Big from spilling into this bomb site. Final bullet headshot, stuck behind the box. Roman can't connect the shot, and Hype able to get 3 kills to farm that AWP money early.
He wants even more.
4. He wants the ace so bad, but he's low. But he's going to try anyway.
I would argue the pressure is lower. Maybe that's a fair statement because, you know, CS, don't get me wrong, was a very big piece and had some good games in there, but I feel like Hype could match that from what we've seen before. And then I think, you know, you're coming in to replace Regon, who was a great space taker, but it's not like he would consistently dominate these games. Ooh. Meanwhile, you look at who SHR and Agil are replacing within the sAw squad, and these are like your 2 heavy hitters for the sAw team.
I think, yeah, I see your point. Got a big flank here. Tira's timing is everything, and I think he's lost it. Crimbo's going to get the peek off, and a jump spot to see Roman getting out. They have all the info they need. Oh, needs just a clean kill right now, and Roman's not getting it. Big on giving it. Tucked in for the win. You can't even escape with your life. Oh, they're playing with him. And it's done. 4-0 for Big. Some sharp shooting for JDC. Oh, missed molly. Should be fine. That site player tucks into the cave anyway. Big can just go for the bomb pile right now, but they take the spam fight, and SHR wins it out. Those smokes have not got long on them. Big got to be very careful here. They can't get off the site.
Scoped in, but SHR's already ahead of this. Playing it in the long corner. Hyped might just get caught blindsided by that MP9. Ooh, one more picked up from Roman on a drive-by shot. QB knocked out of the round. Crimbo trying to recover as JDC makes his move, takes one of the grave with him, but it's all eyes on Crimbo, and SHR has his number. The fuse held sAw able to dig deep and pick that one up on the low econ buy. They find success. Hyped just unaware that SHR has been able to slip through that smoke and molly over a long.
Hyped on a boost, but no one's giving him the time of day. And heavy mid-control here for sAw with 3 players. They're going to take it back and then rotate B. They know Big are coming. They found out the hard way.
Full control taken this time, far cleaner. QB will get picked up, sure, but you still get into the site here in a 4-on-4, and Hype takes it one step further. Now, this time was... Oh, that's really awkward for Roman.
Lucky. And mollied off. The smoke does bloom, so he's going to get a chance if he wants to risk his money, but just grabs the AWP and gets out. Yeah, this is an unlikely save, it feels. I guess Hype can't full commit to the hunt. Oh. All right, if Crimbo and JDC are hitting like this, boot camp facility, a quieter guy, a more reserved guy, and I think you're going to have a lot more energy in this big team now. Hyped. Great display, quick pick onto Roman. Cost him all his health. He ate the nade and the molly. But it does get bigger 5-on-4. SHR
Ooh, the timing that's just opened up for Mutierrez. QB has only just left this position. Mutierrez, that could have been golden instead. Crimbo, quick to deal with him. Keeps his wits about him there on that push down through the ramp. And it looks like they're going to try link up with JDC over here. He's been taking space in middle the entire round.
It's a fake, though. The bomb's still here, and sAw aren't buying it. They've still got 2 players in position. This is quite a commitment to a fake with 2 players contacting in, but they missed the shot. Story losing control, and if anyone from sAw leaves his B site loudly, oh, it's just going to be Crimbo getting out instead with the bomb. There's no way he'll ready for tabseN here either. Catches one more free kill, cancels the reload too late, but it's still enough for Big to roll out that red carpet.
Why's he reloaded with like 15 bullets
He had 11
left?
bullets. He had 11 bullets. It was unnecessary.
tabseN, you need 5 bullets to end a round, bro. Like, come on now.
That is, yeah, it's a curious reload. I mean, you're not ready for 2 players there because you have already won on A. But sAw were just looking to save, I think.
By the way, those sorts of misses from Story, they're the kind of shots I'm talking about, right here. JDC shift walking into his crosshair. That is a golden chance to uproot the round. You've got your weapon of choice. You're holding the correct angle. It's not like he caught you super by surprise. For Big, they know 3 players they like to have in this team, right? tabseN knows 2 guys that he kind of trusts to have around in this JDC Crimbo duo. Don't feel like they're going anywhere anytime soon. And with good reason, JDC, he does love the early mid-fight, runs it out through the smoke. Roman wrestling with the AK, but he can't get his bearings, and tabseN able to pick that up after all. There's Hype's AWP, once more finding an incision, this time over in middle. Story is on the line. An awkward miss, they get closer to Mutierrez. Story finally nails it.
Too late.
But that bomb's made it across, made it into the red room, and can now link up with Crimbo or go B.
Oh, wow, this is risky, but I guess Crimbo's not too worried. This is still great timing.
Yeah, this could get weird with Story having immediately committed to the idea that this is a B play. Crimbo's going to be left out of the action. Hype's even backing up down the ramp. If Story finds him early, Crimbo's got to get a move on, but that's a missed shot from the AWP. And that was maybe the best chance you're going to have to lay this clutch to rest. Now in the 1v2, they know where you're coming from. You're softened up, and you've got the big ticket item here for sAw. So Story's just going to back out of there and hold on to this AWP, meaning Big. They keep stacking up these rounds. We've not had many bounties claimed yet, right? So this would be a crazy dominant way for that to go down. Heroic, the only team to have done it thus far.
Oh, that was the AWP. JDC again, and Hype hits his.
Dude, it's like they know, right? In the same round that Story's trying to get involved early, he falls, he dies, the AWP gets away from them. Meanwhile, then we flick to Hyped on the other side of the map, nails a double entry on the ramp push out of sAw. It's night and day between these 2 AWPs right now.
Yeah. Okay, Mutierrez live and die by this play here. He's got his teammate in tow. JDC's a long way away. It's not unwinnable. But Mutierrez needs to come back and help in the bomb site. Agil's putting on a bit of a show, but only a kill and some. Mutierrez, scared of a lurker, offers up nothing more than that opener. And he's going for Story's AWP. I wonder if JDC's thrown it out. Probably not. You got to get there, man. And sAw right now, far from that position. Spam through a smoke for Mutierrez. Hyped has picked the AWP on the other side, Harry. Now he's winning the head-to-heads in Donut. I want to replay that if we can, but it might be too little, it might be too late, it might be a done damn deal here as Big look to sit 11-1 at the half.
Yeah, it's just not even been close. Big have gone on an absolute tear. They want to make a statement here, and they also want to take that 20-grand bounty sitting on the head of sAw. They want to do it convincingly. Hell of a opening showing here from Hyped in his first half in the big jersey, at least for some time. He's absolutely nailing sAw. 15-3, Roman walking in, but he's already come to terms with defeat here. 11-1 and a runaway half put forward from Big. I would be having a great time if I'm QB. I'm like, wow, I made the right, this is so good. I made the right call. These guys have got me.
Hyped be the P250, and he's done it again. The head-to-head is brutal. QB, come on, double your kills. You got a chance. He just doesn't want to throw, but he will fall to Roman. The bomb is nowhere near. It's in the red room, for crying out loud. And yeah, bigger, murderous. 4 players in position. Oh, hyped. Freakishly good right now. And the crazy part is, this game started with the riflers just destroying Crimbo JDC. Crimbo was 10-1. JDC was like 15-4. They were just destroying. And now Hyped in those last 6-7 rounds has absolutely taken over. He is 18-4.
QB's just playing such a different game to the rest of his team.
I'd love to watch his POV.
He's like, damn, these guys keep wrecking me. It's 12-1.
I was like, who?
Yeah.
Who?
How? Oh, JDC in the red room.
Okay.
Tries to farm up, but Materis will find him. Hyped on the line, on the angle.
Oh, no.
Can't lift down the tail. Gonna get run through. QB's on the board. Second kill. Damage through the smoke. Keeping them bogged down in the red room. And so Crimbo now going to try and slink out and fight CT. Swings it. Stories on the angle.
Double
so
red.
They deal with him. Materis still waits around over here, playing the crossfire.
Oh.
And so Big don't give this one a go. But you wouldn't want blue, because that means you're probably in last place.
Materis full of bullet bill right now. He is deep in this site. Not going to get the kill though. SHR up ramp with 1. Waiting for his team there, not really nearby. Materis, 1 health. Big block that B bomb site. With 3 CTs now here, and Crimbo on the large flank. He might even kill this bomb dropping off at bottom mid.
They're rotating him right into Crimbo. Gonna get to strike and then just gets out with 1. And I love that. Doesn't hang around, give up the trade, give up the chance of them removing the pressure over at A. Now sAw have to constantly keep their eyes on main. And Hyped's now moved in right behind Agil. It's just Story. 1v4 as this begins. It is certainly a chance to have impact here for sAw, but all of them have fallen on deaf ears. Can this finally be Story's moment? It's not an easy round teed up ahead of him. That's nearly the lineup, but it just gets away from him. And so Big with a dominant win to open up their run in Blast Bounty. Now we look to the future. Nuke up next and 20K on the line. Big are coming for it, sAw. 20,000 big ones on the head of sAw. Big are hoping to claim it. All starts with this pistol round. Let's see if sAw can give us a better look. Dropping in, it's Materis dead first. Hyped back on the board, and QB even joins the fray. Hyped with a couple of taps has annihilated this outside push, and it's all eyes now on Story in a 1v5. It feels unlikely. JDC's there to deal the killing blow. Big pickup where they left off back on Ancient and immediately get off to a good start.
sAw just, man, they're just not feeling it today. It feels like, it looks like a drop for Materis. He catches JDC during a reload. He can't even connect the headshot, but they're going to try and block him.
Yeah, it's a play you saw happen a hell of a lot back at the major, actually, right? Throwing these outside smokes, but having the guy with the best spawn run it out as fast as he can to try and beat the timing and get that early pick on the garage player. But tabseN, no respect. That MP9 gets put to work. JDC is in a very awkward spot here, trapped in a corner out in garage. He's at least gotten out of the really dangerous spot, and now he's got some cover from that AWP, and he's won that fight. He's 15 points of health. They knew exactly where he was. JDC surely can't get away with anything else, but just him still being alive here is enough of a problem, right? sAw really want to try and get this kill, and in doing so, they're quite tunnel visioned right now on JDC. That might give a bit of a timing to QB and Hype to try and make some moves and lend a bit of a helping hand.
Yeah, but it's a bit awkward. You go walking through main right now. They're going to do it together. Oh no, down the vent. I like that more. Hype just holding the cross. Shadow advantage. Picks Agil. And now backing up into the AWP as well. Hyped is 7-0.
Dude, he's looking so good.
I'm a little worried.
The fact he has a teammate assisting him in that move, it feels like Hyped has said, like, yo, nade this smoke. I wanna play. I wanna be involved. And when you're 7-0 on the AWP, it's no surprise.
The double drop.
Down lower, but Big are already here in numbers.
This is still an A play, so this is a nice fake right now. It's drawn 2 rotations. Hyped his backside, but Tabson's going to stop the first in secret. SHR is a little late.
They never even saw the second player vent, and actually this looks like it maybe wants to end down on B, right? They've taken ramp, they've got all this room over towards the ramp side.
Are they ready?
Tabson up close. Oh, it's an awkward whiff to open. But his teammates have made amends in the meantime, right? Finding these other kills on these players rotating in through secret. Roman's going to try cover this plant. Agil with a fake. This will get the peek at least out of the door player. Roman's wrestling with him, but it's all Agil right now. Gonna have to try and get that bomb planted as well. Nice. Roman offers one up, and it's all eyes on Crimbo in the clutch. Moves in late through ramp, but he had to be noisy on the approach. Agil looks aware, just looks away. And so Crimbo now versus Roman. Barely any time ticked off this bomb already, but a powerful post-plant held for Roman over at the double door. This can be real tricky to deal with if you're Crimbo. You almost have to go searching for it. Don't have util to get down on this bomb. You have to try and flush out this last player, and he's got no idea where Roman's gotten to. Tap on the bomb, Roman swings, Roman wins. And so sAw, it doesn't take them long. They get on the board early here.
He seemed so sure that he was still backside or single door, and obviously there was so much time for Roman to reposition and get inside of the window. Great post plant. Materia's getting cheeky with it.
Awkward fight there. JDC given the freebie, Materials won't make the cross happen, and that was kind of what the whole play here was centered around, right? With the smokes down out in the yard, Materials trying to take that space away, and that's been shut down. Something's got to change here for sAw. There's now 2 players down lower. Hype's been down here all round. JDC moving into this position. And that's right as sAw group up back in the lobby. This rotate down could give you a way in, although Tabson looks to ruin it all. Quick double up as they try to move in through the doorway. And this is going nowhere fast for sAw. Story low on health. SHR the one to try and force a play, but he's been re-smoked in at the door. This one's over.
Weird detail, JDC throws his smoke to Tabson top hop or some util. He jumps to throw it, hits the ground, then goes down the vent or reloading loud. So to sAw, that sounds like Hut player has dropped off and gone down vent. That's not the case, it's the main player. So that's why they walk out door and they're not even thinking about Hut roof. They think that guy's already dropped vent. But they're 3 lower,
and
they're 2 lower rather.
Okay, no, it is going to be this commit down lower.
This is so
Hyped, moving in. Story. This has to be Story's chance. He's got everything going his way. So Story on the board. JDC not able to adjust in time. Story finally delivers these opening kills to sAw. 3 on 3 in the retake.
Damn.
And Big have no clue where that Story AWP could have got to.
They need to go for this. They absolutely should. They've got everyone together. Smoke on Tabson, kits on all 3. They can flash out one position like Dark with a molly and get going. But Story, if he finds his first shot as they come out ramp, it makes the odds so hard for Big.
Story's got a hot hand as well, right? 2 kills already in the round. Some nice shots, some nice positioning to get him here. And Big actually don't even attempt it. They write this one off. They concede a second to sAw.
Oh, that's a crazy route. And JDC is holding just the right position. Crimbo already on the B site, hyped. They're past him already.
Smoke in. I kind of want to see Big overreact to this, right? They start to leave the lower site now. Crimbo moving in though. Roman's heard these footsteps. Hyped. Nails the shot on Materials, trying to cross out, even doubles up. Hype is the real deal. Backstab in for Roman, does find success, but time is quickly running out for sAw. Hype sAw bears down upon you. That 3rd shot just sails past. Roman's gonna count his blessings here and just leave that AWP to its own devices. Trying to link up with Agil. Has to get past Tabson. Easier said than done. That's the bomb away from sAw, and with it the round. Roman felt like maybe he'd given them a bit of a golden ticket there with the ramp flank. But walking that bomb right into Tabson, that seals their fate. Big, quick back to their winning ways, and Roman might even fall after time here. That is salt in the wound.
Yeah. This hurts to watch a little bit. A little bit for sAw.
No one can see Hugo, but he just looks so uncomfortable right now.
At
You're
least
like
Hyped
clutching
is
at your
sick.
chest,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm in pain. At least Hyped is sick, man. That's making everything a little bit nicer. He's just hitting everything. They're doing their best to, at least. They don't want to repeat.
Because he's been moving around so much, it's like everyone in every position is scared. Bro, even in the rounds where Roman's been lurking in lobby, he's terrified about the Hype 3 position. I think this is a much-needed change in pace, just the all-in upper play. Hyped is, of course, here, though, because he is everywhere. Oh, it's the leg! Mutierrez, his worst fears have come true. They've run into the AWP. Please, just let me live. Please.
He's coming up the ladder. Come on, someone do it. We ain't getting out of here for free. Oh, good catch.
Still though, it's a survival horror game for Mutierrez, bro.
VR mode. And it's done. Dude, what can you do? They go for the upper rush, but no one's
Hyped is literally everywhere, bro. That's their first all-in A rush since like round 3 of the game, and Hyped starts heaven with the orb.
Yeah. My God.
Oh, it's a fast ramp rush.
Let's go.
Fast ramp rush. Crimbo. Oh my God, crazy shot. No, guess who's here? It's Hyped. That's a collateral in a ramp.
Dude, what is it with
Mutierrez has picked up the AWP. He's like, man, this thing better be blessed or something. Like, there it is. It gives you great positioning. Mutierrez in with the backstab.
What is it with these new AWPers this season, Harry? Regali did it the other day. Okay, some players didn't. Hyped did.
They heard rifle at #1 in the world. What the hell? We got to change that.
Yeah,
Mutierrez, dude, it is. The AWP is blessed. The AWP is blessed. Mutierrez is doing it all.
Yeah, the MAC-10's not the guns for the job here.
Actually, it might...
Oh, quick swap.
Might not yet be QB's time.
Oh.
Made some noise there.
Okay, maybe later. Crimbo.
Says, you know what? Not today.
It might be a safe. Hate to say it, but... Unless Crimbo's going for the last second...
I really want to hear what QB's made of this series. He has just been having such a different experience. There you go,
Crimbo
some farm kills. Oh my God, Crimbo.
No, he's not there.
No, there's no time. There's no time. Still gonna catch everyone. No AWP taken out of the round there for sAw.
Okay.
So he's at ramp. He started ramp this round.
So they're going ramp.
And they are actually grouping back in the lobby, but I don't think they will go ramp, right? They've thrown this little lurk smoke for Mutierrez to play around. It's going to be this A split with Mutierrez trying to come through main. Backstab on JDC, that's awkward. Now they don't know about Mutierrez. And Tabson, that's a nasty surprise. Kyubi, it's finally his time to shine. Back in the site, he is getting wrapped, so will get shut down. Story finds him. Last round of the half here, so finally we see Big having to give one of these kind of clutch rounds a go. Can Crimbo make that first incision? Yes, he can. Agil on the receiving end of it. Crimbo, a little bit more, now feeds the beast. And Hyped moving in through the back lines on this lobby lurk. That AWP getting ever closer. Crimbo's going to slow his roll for a moment. Buy Hyped a few more seconds. See if he can find anything on that AWP. 2v4 looking to come up for Big. It's just Hyped, but he can't land it. Story holds on. Is 4 rounds enough for sAw?
Oh my God, that's 97 from Hyped.
He is having one of those games where he just can't miss. He can't miss a beat.
Crikey.
SHR tapped out by JDC, and now all this control over towards heaven and hell and main, and it's basically A has all been taken. Tabson on the board. They do deal with JDC. That's something. But very quickly, it's all come undone. As Big lock in yet another pistol round. They've had all of them.
Let his team play first. They are the pack. 4 players from the ramp side. Smoke on the door will let you go single. Still, this player in Astralis hasn't fired off yet. They're not going to clear him. They have no idea. You drop right in.
Oh, there's one. There's 2.
Okay.
SHR. Roman now into the fray, but going for the gun. That's his death sentence. JDC quick to deal with it. Mutierrez backstab will get denied.
Oh, nice try.
It's actually an impressive round with just the USPs, but not meant to be. Big keep that locked in.
it's the same thing. Pig are about to contact into A, perhaps with the, one molly, hut roof. Oh, span through the smoke is good. While they were lining up a main smoke, so that's actually re-smoked Big in the door. They can't wait for it. They have to go. And they have no smoke for main now. That's fine. JDC is going to be coming in from that position anyway. Molly pushes them off the roof. Big set up to go.
Yeah, JDC's found that one is lurking through main. Roman picked up by QB, sure, but this one goes nowhere quickly. It's a bit of a disaster for Big.
Smoke spam really ruined that round. Got to prove it, Harry. Remains to be seen in this series.
I think they might up the pace. That's what it's feeling like. Don't have a lot of util to work with here, and I think last time they were betrayed by the slower round. So it seems like that timeout, the decisions come through. Let's play with a bit more flair. That's what got us here. They go fast into the ramp room. They lose Crimbo in the process. This is a nice move out of Mutiri's, at least going to get a lot of info for sAw to work with. We'll eventually clear out lobby.
Kind of just group ramp, I guess, Hell and radio, but Tabson's a dead man walking. Oh, 95, good damage, but Big still have that B site. If they get a planted, that would be shocking. Oh, and look at them go, they take space.
Yeah, they reply pushing in through the door.
Yeah.
Roman double kill though, and that leaves it all on QB. Saving might be his best option here. Does have the Incendiary to work with. But getting out of the round with the AK, the extra money from that bomb plant, that's too tantalizing for Big.
I don't mind the save, actually. It's, you weren't going to win that stuck in single door. They can peek you from ramp. So many layers of elevation. So many players. Will the pistols go first, or will they just let him entry? Cycle the gun. That's exactly what they do. Materia's trying to run. Oh, he didn't get the nade out. So, hyped with a trade. Only Crimbo has armor, but he's too far.
Gonna start to try and reposition, hoping to help Roman here. If they do send it out through the doorway, this is a good move for Agil. Leaves him in the right place.
No.
Still, Hype Beston coming up through the vent. Roman can't hold on. SHR falls. It's down to the 1v1, and Story nails the shot. Flick up on a Crimbo. Day saved and a team ace for sAw.
Yeah, wipe the sweat off your brow, Roman. That comes down to the wire on a near full eco. One armor AK and the rest on pistols. And Hype almost makes it happen. Look at this whip as Hype flies up the vent with a double. Story could not afford to miss that shot at this point of the game. sAw are still in it. Are they just going to bust upper again? Yep.
Agil in a good position. Just a one and done. Double setup back in main in the meantime, though. Roman lost to these smokes. Same for Mutiri's. They actually have crept through them, trying to head into the lobby. They've made it through door. Hyped has got no idea here. That's a backstab for Roman. And now you're going to discount Mutiri's, surely. Roman's normally the man found back in main. Mutiri's has been here since the start of the round, so sandwiched in is Crimbo. Learns it the hard way. It's just Tabson left standing. First kill comes through, but no further as Mutiri's keeps things in check. sAw are making this comeback happen.
5 players running ramp. Gonna drop his molly. Maybe he wants to give it a go, but the flash pushes him back. Orb doesn't fire off. Story late with the flash. They could line up. He misses his shot. Tech9 out. Quick trade for JDC. Now things get weird as they run down the Hell player. Big have opened a path to success.
Orp and an AK retrieved, some great position taken as well. Are they ready for another player, though, over here in heaven? This time it's Agil stepping up to the mark. And Hyped is the one caught in the crossfire. They've been able to get past one man over at main. It's considered by SHR. So that's picked up. Tabson dealt with the other two, going to try and clamber in through the heavens. But all 3 sAw players adorn this top site. Crimbo and JDC with a very tall task ahead of them. Although these 2 players that were in main have actually got them pushed into the lobby. Right now, it's only Agil still here. If they can deal with him, suddenly the round opens up. sAw are quickly scrambling these rotates back in, and they will get there just in time. Crimbo, one off the tech. Damage done on both players, but out of ammo and finished off. sAw on fire as they are grinding this comeback out.
Yeah, great repos for Agil as well. He gets spotted, he gets out behind the site and waits for his team who bail on that ramp rotation to come back and help on top. Big crossing at least attempting to after the break. So many bits of utility landing outside. Story with a whiff, and he is going to get picked. Hype finds that huge entry. There's so many trades. Hype gets 2 outside. Materia stuck back garage with an ugly spray, and sHR, new boy on the block, has to pull out a clutch, but Hype will not allow it. 3 kills off the new orb in the big clan jersey. First
I was thinking, like, dude, I know your T-side orb. It's gonna be harder. You know, like you might get given 1, but then they don't have to fight you past that. But no, every single chance he's given.
Oh, they're full blind. Second player hot roof, they clear 1, but he has to drop off, and Tabson is there to take the mantle. Entry after entry, big send sAw to the Shadow Realm. A little upper pop, and I don't think sAw were even ready. And everyone out hut and door, so yeah, big cool rings around sAw in this series, and now they look to close it against no more than 5-7s and Deagles. Nice nade stack. That will catch Hype by surprise.
Hell of a player to have removed.
Yeah.
You're very happy it's found him.
sHR can win the round. He has a great position for a 5-7.
Even dropped the second player down lower. That's because they've taken this lobby control, right? There's 2 kind of gaps right now if you're sAw. That is yard and that is lower. And they're thinking it's going to be the latter. sHR overran up in the heavens. The rest of sAw trying to fly up the vents. It might be their best option as they quickly pad out this top site. Bigger moving in, 15 seconds left. Story hits a blinder, the pistols deliver, and a missed shot from Tabson. sAw get back on the board with just the pistols.
I thought that was going to be a fatal mistake. sHR going for info outside and giving away the kill when he feels like he surely has 1 in heaven if he stays tucked, but what it does do is allow that rotation you're talking about. Back up vent for sAw, stacked upper with Deagles, 2 beautiful shots for Story, and uncleared below is Agil. This is nice, JDC creeping into the garage rather. Oh, but Story holding it from Gens. And we won't have a big heaven wrap in this round. It might just have to be the contact out A with this orb, but they are not in positions Hyped can find them in. Not with an orb.
Story's actually getting aggressive now after finding that opener outside. Back's turned. Story's had his impact here. And that might just be the save call for Big. Hyped finished off. Story on for the ace from nowhere. As Crimbo is left cowering up on the T roof. These last couple around, Story went from bottom of the board to ascending to the top of it for his team. It's not been from that AWP, it's been from the rifles, from the Deagles. That's what's made these rounds come through for sAw. Even in the eco, now brings out that AWP again. And coming into this series, we said the thing with Story is he's a very hot and cold, inconsistent player. He's got to leave a mark. Roman has opened, but as they funnel out in towards ramp, a gap has been gifted. Ground has been gained. sHR having a backup. Ramp room taken. sAw start to scramble bodies down at lower.
Yeah, there's that double rotation that sAw have been doing so often. Big did it all CT side as well. Just 2 down the vent the second they lost outside.
Right, and Agil, right, holding the line. Agil on this jiggle. You want to mow down from the AK. That would lay everything to rest. That would be the game right now. And Story delivers on the pistol. Pulled and nails the shot. Into OT we go. As sAw have done the impossible here. They get blown out map 1.
Oh, no one's looking. No one is looking. That's a disaster. Hey, no.
Yeah, they're aware of this.
Oh my, he's scoped. Oh, Agil's got him.
Agil's got his cover.
Hyped.
So slowly but surely, yeah, okay, go on.
How does he win that? He shouldn't. He really shouldn't.
Oh, yeah,
Don't repeat this
you
guy.
know who it is. Crimbo lurking in all the way through. through heaven, though. Does get revenge on Agil. They know about Mutirius as well, trapped in back garage. There's one more player unaccounted for, sAw, but he got kills earlier on. They should have an idea. QB goes and hunts him down. It's just Mutirius, and they know where this guy is. They've got him in a box, but a couple of missed shots from Hype's AWP has given Mutirius a fighting chance. Down at the pistol pulled and Hyped on the angle. He should have missed this, and he won't. Big take the first in OT.
Oh my God, the stress there for Big, but Hype just delivers again. Whenever we need a round, this kid's got it. This is what we wanted to see.
Yeah, they haven't often done this, right? They haven't done this. Crossing everyone fast in through Secret and actually committing to the lower hit straight away.
So fast.
Oh, Roman's like, please let me up the ladder.
They got a group ramp.
Mutirius, though, tapped out of the round already. Taps and finds him. sAw on the angle, on the line, but just one found. Story Zorb won't connect, and already sAw in dire straits here. 3v4 on the retake in at lower. And because this has happened so fast, Big still have a lot of util left to work with.
Dude, you could save. That's the worst. Yeah, that's the worst part. Save is actually the right call with 10K. Just don't have the money. Look at them. Story couldn't rebuy an orb. Could barely get full rifles, so they have to give it up.
The OG duo of this sAw squad.
Back to what worked, but Story denies it. Taps with a fast hell cross, and the AWP is here. It's looking for more. It's actually dropped in backside. Hyped, of course, picks Mutirius in Secret. That's where the bomb is going, and Roman has gone back up the vent. He's dropping once again. Double drop Secret into the bomb. They're still climbing heaven. Like, they want to go up, but they have to go through main.
Gonna have to run that bomb back in. But JDC holding on to the heaven angle is huge, right? You know that bomb isn't going to get dropped in rotation. He's now got a chance, picks up one freebie on a Story, quick rotate up through the vent, can't come through now with the heaven control taken. Molly even denies that further. sAw won't be the difference maker. And so Agil and Roman on a long rotate here, all the way through Secret. Smoke in their way, they blow it open and look for anything, but it's a bad nade. Doesn't give them the view, doesn't give them the angles. They're flashing through, this is desperate. Out of ammo, knife pulled, it won't happen. Agil wrestles it back from nowhere. That was not supposed to be a sAw round. That was desperate move after desperate move, and Agil keeps his cool.
Yeah, that's like the round you know is already lost, but it's lost. It's the last. You have to go for it. You have to run through the smoke. You have to play loose, and somehow the overpeak comes in. I mean, I call it overpeak. Crim is just trying to trade.
So we've got the room they were looking for, but as they go further afield, both the B site and this hell control have players occupying it for Big. Hyped is not missing, and that's kept up all series long. That is really close. He's throwing himself into these fights. He wants all of them.
Ooh, out of ammo, but with the repeat, he gets the info at least. He's two players on ramp and the bomb. They're going to have to drop into B. Two CTs here. Big ready to close this round with these. They even break a hole just to keep the pressure on. You can't cross for free. You got to keep eyes on it the entire time. Agil getting closer. Big go for the door. Crimbo denied. Everyone is coming in, dropping down the vent one by one. Tapson does catch him through that gap, and Agil needs to run it back with another clutch.
Saved their bacon a couple of times here, but it's a lot of pressure on Agil, and JDC with a bit of help from his friends there able to walk that one over the line. And now sAw need 2 in a row to force double overtime, or else Big claim this bounty and bank up $10,000 with 10,000 going on their heads. Roman opens, Hyped, knocked out early. That is a huge sigh of relief. You've removed that AWP, but here's a second one. Crimbo in at the ramp room, dropping down. Has to make haste here as they're right behind him. sAw locks that in. Route opens for the lower play.
All right, don't need to save here, Big, but you're not winning this retake, right? 2v5, just pushed out of position. JDC hits his. Let's see what they've got. Does either save AKs, and that might be the percentage play to set them up for a closer in the last round of this OT. 2 mollies, 2 HEs, a flashbang, and then sAw make it down, but they covered a price. The smokes fade, and Big take a double entry.
No choice but to slow this one down now. Story's AWP is trying to get involved, but not being given the chances outside.
They're not going to give you fights. Our back garage player is just to contain.
So this gets really awkward now for sAw, who throughout this entire thing have been backs against the wall, going against the grain with this comeback in the first place anyway. But now they've lost sHR and Mutiriz. They've gone down 3v5. And as you say, Big are not overstepping. There's no reason to fight them here. They have given up a path in towards lower. 2 players managed to make it down. Roman late lurking through lobby. You've seen him do this before. He tries to collapse in through ramp a little bit later on. It's either going to be that or covering these vent rotates to give his team a bit of an easier time in this B site. Doors opened, noise made, Crimbo on the scene, and he can end this right now. It's just Agil left in an impossible clutch, and Hyped is the man to close it. Big bounty claimed, 20K taken off the head of sAw as sAw ascend packing from Blast Bounty.